What is going on, guys? Welcome to our Finance Tuesdays. I hope you're off to a great start to the week and that you've had a great Monday and a great Tuesday so far. And in today's topic, we're going to be talking about why do banks purchase life insurance and why is it one of their tier one assets? I know that might come as a surprise to you, but banks love using life insurance. And the number one reason why they love it is because they have tax advantages. You see, when you put your money away in a dividend paying whole life insurance policy, well, if you set it up correctly, it's going to grow tax free. Why do banks want to do that? Because they don't want to pay taxes. Who wants to keep paying taxes, right? So that's the number one reason why they love it, is because they can, put the money away. They know it's going to grow. And another thing they love is it's going to offer guaranteed growth. You see, with bank products, they have low rates and they also pay taxes with those bank products. So banks don't want to rely on that, right? They want their money to grow. They don't want to have lower rates and they want to continue to keep their capital somewhere where it's safe. That's another thing they love, is that it's safe in a life insurance policy. When you put it in a bank, every time you make a deposit, the bank uses it to reinvest and put your money at risk. If banks are doing the complete opposite and saying, you know what, we're going to take this money, we're going to put it away in life insurance to store our capital, and as it grows, we're going to borrow to go out and invest. And the money itself continues to grow. It doesn't leave the cash value. It continues to grow. And that's why banks love life insurance, because it's safe. They can use it for collateral and they get a return on their investment. And as they, see an investment grow and the dividends are earning dividends at the same time, their money is growing in two places at the same time. Now, best-selling author Barry James Dyke said, the banking industry, one of the most powerful and influential industries in the U.S., has a deep affection for cash value life insurance and treats it like a golden asset. According to the FDIC, banks are the largest purchasers of cash value insurance in the United States. And the reason why this knowledge is so important, because you don't want to put your money at risk. You want to put your money away where it's safe, it's going to grow, you're going to have tax advantages, and you can use it to invest down the road. Because let's say, for example, you're following the Dave Ramsey method. I'm not against the baby steps of Dave Ramsey, but let's just say you're doing that. You put your nice little $1,000 of emergency savings, and then you pay off $60,000 of debt. That's great. But guess what you have to do after it took you maybe 5-7 years to pay off that debt? Well, you got to plan for retirement, right? You got to build your emergency savings and you got to protect yourself because you want to be secure, right? You want to be solvent. So instead of, going all in and paying these higher interests, you can take it, still one debt at a time, but you save on a monthly basis. You see, if you have a forced savings plan, which what I have set up with life insurance, it protects you, right? Because what if you have a health emergency? What if your car breaks down? What if your kid has an emergency? You have a dog. What if the dog needs to be looked at and you only have $1,000 of emergency savings? That is only going to backfire down the road. What if you need a new car? You've been doing all this work to pay off your debt. You got to realize at some point, I have to buy a new car because cars are going to break down. See, when you start thinking in this mindset, you start to realize that, well, I need to save on a monthly basis. I need to, step that up, because if I don't protect myself from the economy crashing, from possibly losing a job, from unexpected emergencies, because they will happen. And if you don't have the funds, well, guess what you're going to do? Probably use a credit card. Because if you have something going on in your house and you want to fix it, well, you got to find the funds somewhere. And that's great. You're getting out of debt. But if you're in a position where you have to borrow, then all that work goes down the drain. So that's why I think life insurance is such a powerful tool, because when you're saving and you have goals, you're not just, doing your baby steps and, just putting a little $1,000 away. Like if you set a higher standard where you realize, you know what, I need to stack my money, because when you put it in life insurance and you're borrowing just to pay off debt and you're paying yourself back and you're still saving at the same time, well, what's going to happen is all that work isn't going to be wasted, because by the time you're out of debt, you have built up all this capital to do what? Go out and invest. Or if you have an emergency, you have capital available to take care of that problem. Yes, you have an interest payment, but you usually only pay 1% to 3% if you're paying yourself back on a monthly basis. You got to see the whole picture here. You see, when you use credit cards from the bank, what starts at 20%. If you keep your money in the bank, you only earn 0.1%. You're not earning anything there. So that's why banks use life insurance, because they see the strategy here. They don't see it as an, and again, it's not an investment. It's just a place where you can store your money and where it's safe. It's a store of value. That's really what it is at the end of the day. And once you understand this concept and shift your mindset, you're going to see more progress through the finances. I've shared my story. I've paid over $40,000 of bad debt using life insurance. You can argue with the results all you want. I'm getting results out of this. So if you get some progress, if you want to get some headway with your finances, I encourage you to check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.